Hello, everyone. I'm Vince Fattizzi,
And I'm Steve Hall.
and we are here together today. We're in sunny St. Augustine, Florida. There we are to talk with you about a program that we believe is the business of the 21st century. Hello to everyone who's watching today or this evening, wherever you may be. But we're going to ask you, please turn off your electronic distractions.
It'd be worth your time.
And you can miss a text message, you can miss another Facebook post or whatever, just for a little bit of time. We promise we're not going to be long. We're going to get through this, but if you would pay attention, we think you're going to be very happy that you did. Okay, so let's jump right in. Steve, everyone knows the e-commerce business
Is
model
booming.
booming, right? Absolutely booming. And how do we know that? Man, stores are closing everywhere. Shopping malls are empty, and everyone is shopping online, getting deliveries directly to their front door. In fact, yours truly is getting one today.
Today.
I ordered from Amazon yesterday. They're delivering something to me today, so it may already be at my front door. But at any rate, it's how we shop today. You will discover in this presentation how you can participate in your own e-commerce business and make a great part-time or
Or full-time
potentially
income.
even a full-time income. We believe at the end of our discussion today, you will say,
These guys are right. It's so simple, it is stupid.
"Yeah, it is."
Pay attention.
Yeah, well, we hope you say that at the end, but we'll see. All right, so let's talk about our economy. Everyone knows that people are in a real financial squeeze. I think if you're probably living through it personally, it's possible. But if not, you certainly know someone who is. Um, it's people just want to add to the income that they already are making or have, or they want to replace it completely because they're sick and tired of where they're working and what they're doing. They just want more income right now, right? The U.S. economy has been in a tailspin for nearly 2 to 3 years since the beginning of COVID, even before COVID. Interest rates have dramatically impacted housing costs, squashing the real estate market, raising people's automobile loan payments, driving monthly rents through the roof, on and on and on. We don't have to get there. You can go to the local business websites online, folks, and find out everything that I'm making, and
It's
Steve,
true.
Steve and I are both making claims about here. It's
Absolutely true.
true. All right. Millions have lost their jobs every single day. There's another story of a large company laying people off. So far through July 2023, nearly a half a million folks, over half a million folks have lost their jobs just in these 8 months. Okay. Total U.S. credit card balances, Steve. Holy
They,
moly.
everybody's got to relate to this one. This is
Absolutely.
happening, actually
And this
happening.
through July, this is from less than a month ago, exceeded 1 trillion for the first time. People are using their credit cards now to buy groceries, daily needs, whatever it may be, because they've literally capped out of the money that they used to have, cash that they had, and people are focused right now on one thing.
Extra cash every month.
Absolutely. They need it now. We believe this program will provide the answer. So stay with us, please. In the earlier slide, we mentioned how the e commerce business model has absolutely taken over the way business is now conducted every single day. I don't think that, Steve, anyone watching can doubt that or deny that,
No,
right? It
that's
is the
true.
way of our world. The revenue is there, the profit is there. The question we hope to answer today is how can we grab a piece of this 21st century
Economy.
economy for ourselves? Because that's what it is. Everything is electronic economy. In order to answer that, we first need to take a look back at what has been phenomenally successful in the past and how we can refine and duplicate that concept using today's technology and systems, right? Here we go. Franchises. Everybody knows how they are, who they are, and how they work, I hope. But if not, if you're not familiar with the concept of franchising, here are the stores. You've seen them.
Everybody's seeing all of these
All
things.
of these: McDonald's, Wendy's, Popeyes, Burger King, Kentucky Fried, and on and on and on, and so many more. These are franchises. So there is basically they all work essentially the same as there is a corporate headquarters somewhere, and then there are the stores actually doing business and creating revenue and profit. They're spread out all across the US of A,
And around the world.
around the globe. Okay, so you know that this is the fact. This is how these work. These are very expensive to start, though, today. A lot of people can't afford to do a franchise anymore. But the basics are this: corporate HQ makes no revenue and no profit by itself. It cannot. The corporate HQ does get a percentage of the revenue and profit from each and every franchisee in their system. So McDonald's has 36,000 stores around the world. McDonald's corporate gets a little piece of all of that action.
And that's what we're going to share with you, how the e-commerce system works here and how it can work for you.
Right, and not have to spend $1.5 million
Right,
to open up a
absolutely.
franchise. Right. The corporate HQ hits their giant revenue and profit goals. You hear the companies announcing quarterly this many sales, this much revenue, this much profit, on and on. But in the franchising world, they do that just by collecting just a small percentage of each of those stores' businesses, right? Each one provides a percentage to the corporate HQ. Please keep this in mind as we take you through the program. All right, very important. The e-commerce online business model we're about to introduce to you can make you the corporate HQ, collecting a percentage of all the revenue and income your stores are making. How would you like that without the big upfront expense? This e-commerce model has been well received and totally promoted by some of the world's most successful business titans. Here's number one.
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. Now, I think everybody knows that name.
I think so.
I would hope so.
He owns several of these, and the nice thing here, if you look at the statement, it's the best investment he ever made because it's a cash cow when you understand it.
And when Steve says he owns, he's not talking about the stores. He owns the companies. Right. He owns 3 of these companies that have all of those franchise stores. Can you imagine what that cost? He paid for those, and this is his comment: best investment I've ever made. Okay? Now, Stephen Covey. I believe everyone knows who Stephen Covey is, famous author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Unfortunately, Mr. Covey's passed on. He is one of the most successful, without question, authors and writers and speakers about how to be successful. His comment: I think this business model has come of age. It's become undeniable that it's a viable way to entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. Next up, Ivan Misner, the creator, the founder of Business Network International. If you know the referral company BNI, that's how they go, how they're named, Business Networking International. It's very easy to get into this industry. You can be self-employed and an entrepreneur, okay? Folks, what are they raving about? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the worldwide e-commerce version
of network marketing.
The business model.
We don't want to lose you here.
Yeah, please don't turn it off. Right? Hold on. We already know what you're thinking. Oh no, I can't hassle my friends and family.
You're not going to.
Right? To sell them stuff. I don't want to make money on them.
You won't.
All right? I tried that once. It doesn't work.
It actually does.
And I'm going to take a moment to say, Steve Hall actually is very experienced with this business, and he's a good example. He's the successful one with this. I'm just the mouthpiece. But if you want to speak with Steve privately, you can get in touch with him directly. We'll be happy to arrange that for you. But this really works, folks. It's the real deal. And the e-commerce way to do this now is sensational. You'll see in a moment. I'm not interested.
You will be.
If you stay with us, right? Just stay with us. So don't touch that dial like they used to say on TV way back, okay? For decades, the network marketing industry has been classified under the direct sales category within the broader worldwide sales industry.
And it still is today.
It still is, right? It is actually the polar opposite, people. It's the polar opposite. Regardless of which network marketing company you were involved with, if you are involved with one now, selling is optional and can be totally avoided. Okay, wait a minute. What the heck are you talking about?
Something has to be sold.
Right? You can't make any money if something isn't sold. Well, this is a key sentence here, folks. No, something
has to be bought.
Just needs to be bought.
That's a tremendous line you put together.
Stay with us here. It was a brilliant line, came to me in a vision, but it's true. It is absolutely true. Okay? So, network marketing, born and raised in the 50s, just like the early franchise systems, provides revenue and income in exactly the same way. But the startup fee is nowhere near the giant franchise fee. Like I just said, McDonald's, $1.5 million just
And it can be higher.
You didn't even open the doors yet. You didn't put up a building. Okay, that's the fee to just get the license to be a McDonald's franchise. The parent company, the HQ in the network marketing world, supplies products and services to you, the distributor, same as if you were a franchisee at wholesale pricing, just as the franchise HQs do with their stores. Okay, and essentially what you're getting products that are superior quality, totally unlike anything currently available in stores today. All right.
And the reason you get better quality products, they don't spend the money on advertising. They give it to us.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. So here we go. Let's take you through this, okay? And we're making a little bit of fun here because we want to keep this interesting, but this is dead serious business, folks. Here's a bold statement. We're going to show you how to make and save your own personal economy right now. We're going to take you through this. You can do that, folks, on or before December 31 of 2024. Honestly, it's true, okay? But here, because people have said, well, somebody's got to sell something. Well, if you like to sell, here you go.
Yep.
We're going to be describing the fastest, most profitable way for someone to achieve the goal outlined above December 31, 2024. However, each distributor most certainly has the option to buy product at wholesale, sell product at full retail, handle the product, deliver the product, just like you used to do back in the old days, directly to consumers, pre-e-commerce, back in the old days of network marketing. You can do it just like the franchise stores do, right? They're buying it wholesale, selling it retail. You can pocket the difference. That's profit.
But you don't have to with this model.
No. But that is simply a one-time transaction. Steve is exactly right. You don't have to do what we're about to show you, but keep this in mind. For you to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell, it's a one-time transaction. You got to do that hundreds and hundreds of times to make any real money. Okay? Forget that, folks. Okay? And who the heck wants to sell anything anyway?
Right.
Well, guess what? Selling anything is
not.
That's exactly correct. Not what network marketing is all about.
Right.
Wait, what? That's not what we
I
heard, right?
No kidding.
What you've heard all of these years, totally incorrect, Steve, right?
Totally incorrect.
We're going to twist your brain right now, folks. That's not right. Okay, so pay attention. Stay with us. The e-commerce network marketing secret. We can accomplish real money, life-changing money. We're going to show it to you in a second. Simply by buying, not selling.
For your
personal use, and never sell a dang thing. Never sell.
A dang thing.
A dang thing. I like that. Wait, what? That's not what I heard. Okay, we know. We just stay with us. Okay, we're not making this up. We simply introduce the personal use concept to others, help them do the same, and rapidly expand the amount of revenue your business generates, and therefore the multiple profit and revenue bonuses you receive. Stay with us. In doing so, we are actually opening virtual stores. All we want, just as McDonald's and all the other franchises have done.
And that system works. And it's about leveraging.
We talked about McDonald's from beginning, 1950s, 36,000 stores around the globe today. You think they're successful?
Very.
I would say yes. Okay. So how many of those stores do you want to open and get a piece of the puzzle, get a piece of the action?
Everybody on the line wants to get as many as they can.
Exactly. Everybody that's watching, I hope that's the right answer. I want as many as I can possibly get. All right. And again, we're talking personal use. You didn't sell anything, okay? I clicked too quick.
Not selling.
Yeah, you're not selling. Wait, that's not, well, let that sink in for a minute. Significant, serious, continuous monthly income. Significant, serious, continuous. Those three words can be made simply by buying product for you to use and then helping others understand this concept, who then order product for themselves to use. Do you see anybody selling anything here?
No.
They can start their own virtual store, create their own revenue, and on and on. And there's the comment. Wait, that's not selling.
No kidding.
I'm going to pause there. I'll let you think about that. No kidding, okay? Now, okay, it is the business of the 21st century. Robert Kiyosaki, famous author of several self-help financial books going all the way back to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, stated very plainly and publicly that network marketing is the e-commerce business of the 21st century. He just made this comment just a couple of years ago.
And with the economy, it's more important right today than it ever has been
Yeah,
before.
and everyone's shopping online
Everywhere.
anyway, so why don't you be involved in the same? Possibly the greatest endorsement of all, folks, is this guy right here. If you don't recognize the face, you certainly know his name, Tony Robbins. Okay? One of the best motivational speakers, personal life, finance coaches, instructors, self-help. What's beautiful about network marketing is that you've got all the benefits of being an owner. If you're thinking about opening up a retail store, folks, think about this first.
You got overhead, you got rent, you got accounting, you got employees. The e-commerce business headquarters takes care of it for you.
Right. And the other thing is, Steve, I wanted you to throw in the point about in the retail world, you're spending 95% of what comes in because you got all the overhead.
The key here, what makes this so valuable, if you really understand the business here, is that in normal businesses like Vince talked about, a retail, you've had 85 to 95% of your income is spent in overhead. This is a cash cow where you find a difference in e-commerce type business. Since the company takes over everything, 85 to 95% is profit for you.
There you go. And you don't worry about touching products. That's the supply chain, delivering products, and on and on. You don't have to worry about accounting. All of that's handled for you. Network marketing is amazing. Take it from Tony Robbins, okay? So we're moving on. We're zipping through this, folks. The business of the 21st century. So the points for you to consider right now are simply these. The question again, how many virtual stores would you like to create and have in place, and you getting a little percentage of all of that business? Each one of those is generating real income every day, every month, every year, with you receiving each and every month what we used to call mailbox
money.
Mailbox money, because it was sent via check. We're in the e-commerce world. They don't do that anymore. It's auto deposits. It's right into your bank, right? No more checks. And how many deposits would you like second half of 2023 and beyond indefinitely?
This is residual income, not linear.
That's right. This is totally real and achievable. And linear, for those of you who may be wondering what that may be, if you put 40, 50, 60 hours in a job, that's linear because you get paid based on what you give. So if it's 40 hours, 50 hours, 60 hours, whatever, you're paid based on that. And then it rewinds to zero. You start all over again. Not with this. This continues on and on and grows. You'll see how in a moment. Okay. What does this look like? I said in a moment. Here it is. Just find two people. Here you go. Steve, take this.
This is you, and you're putting out $100, but you're probably already spending this money on products that Vince and I are going to tell you about. But you're going to save some money with this. You're starting your own business for this. The company's taking over. And now with today's economy, people are going crazy. They don't know how to pay the bills. So you're going to share it with just two people who are going to replace some of the products they're already using with the products we're going to share with you. And then the concept goes on. You just take two and help them share it with two, and we'll give you an idea how this thing explodes.
Watch this.
It's crazy, but this is how it works. Now you're generating your business. You're putting out $100 for products you're already using that's making money or saving you money or beneficial to your health. But now you've created a business that's generating $1,500 worth of business in a month.
Right. In about a month. It could be easily done. Now watch what happens.
So how are you going to get rewarded from this?
What does this look like for you? So just adding two virtual stores who are buying, not selling.
For their personal use.
We don't like the S word. For personal use, $100 each month. And your virtual store is doing the same, 2 by 2 by 2. You just saw it, right? You just saw the picture. Here's an estimate of the revenue in your pocket. Remember what Steve said earlier. 85 to 95% of a retail store goes to overhead. Here, it's 85 to 95% goes in your pocket. These are estimates, not guaranteed, but they're very realistic, folks. It's going to depend on the amount of work you do, but here we go.
And this concept gives you an idea with leverage and duplication. Now, in this example, you're doing $1,600. We just mentioned $1,600, and your income for that approximately is $200 per month. Now, Vince already right here, just right away with 16 people, and we've had businesses with tens of thousands. 16 people, you're already getting back $100 more than you're putting out.
Right.
As this thing keeps duplicating, you just share it with two that are just replacing their personal income. You got $3,200 in income here. Your approximate income is like $500 per month. That's $6,000 extra a year. As it goes on, just two. Nobody's doing anything more. If they do, that's great. But you're just two who get two. 6,400. Now you're at $1,100 per month. Now that's a lot of income. An extra
Without
$1,000 a month to change people's lifestyle. The next is 12,000. Now you're up to 2,600 approximately income per month. That could replace your wife's income. Somebody can stay home. They can homeschool the
right,
kids.
right.
College tuition, and it goes on and on. Now it can lead into full-time income. This happened to me. I never thought I'd ever make a six-figure income. 25,000. You're up to $5,000.
Right, and it happened to Steve again. If you and Cindy, his wife, but if you need information on that or how that works and how what Steve's telling you is a testimonial. It's absolutely true. It's absolute fact. But folks, I can tell you something. 5,000 a month is $60,000 per year, and I bet you a lot of you could walk away from what you're doing right now while you're paying off your bills. Pay them all off, get everything done, get out of debt, do what you need to do, whatever that may be, or share this with someone who is in that kind of a situation. $60,000 per year solves everything for the majority of the American people who are working every single day in a job, right? It gets them out of that situation, helps them make the money that they need, and my estimate here is that's well below most of what everybody makes. 60 grand is, I'm sorry, what they make on the job is well below 60 grand. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is tremendously helpful. It works. It's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed. It'll work if you work this, but these are estimated. It will happen just like this.
And the company we're going to mention, there's already people exceeding that already. And
Exactly.
what do you have to do again?
One more time is this, okay? All you do is share this 100 in total personal buying revenue, one person at a time. Just find two who want to join you and look at what can happen. Your business will explode.
And
with
so
growth.
will your lifestyle change with this extra income.
Exactly. Exactly. So the growth is exponential, builds 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 very quickly. Imagine if you added a third, fourth, or fifth, and we're not going to show you those
They
numbers.
wouldn't believe the income.
You're not going to believe what we'll show you, so we're going to keep it very simple. But folks, this came from self-use. Now, I just want to touch on this, Steve. If it's $100, if they're already hurting financially, we're not asking you to spend $100 on something that you may or may not need. You're going to be, if you're already taking different products or whatever, you're going to use different products, you'll be able to replace what you're already using and spending money on anyway. So we're not asking you to spend an extra $100, okay? And these are unique products.
You've seen how fast you can get that back with 16 people in there. You're already over 200.
Yeah, well, it's paying for itself. More than paying for itself. You're
right.
actually making a little bit of extra money. So these are unique products that we will introduce in just a moment. They're not available to the public in any store. I mentioned Amazon earlier, but they're not even available from an online retailer like Amazon.
Right.
So take that, Amazon, all right? All the bonus and incentive money is paid to you by the parent company. This has become an issue over the years. People saying, well, I don't want to make money on my friends. I don't want to make money on my family. You're getting paid from the parent company. You're not making money on anybody. All right? I know we're going fast. How are we paid? One more time. The substantial revenue-driven bonuses and profit incentives you receive do not come out of the pocket of the new person who you've shared this with, who opens their own personal use virtual store. That profit percentage is paid as a bonus or override
from the
parent company on every dollar that your entire downline, that their personal purchases generate, okay? That's a simple slide. That's how it works. The money does not come out of the person you're talking or sharing this with. You're not selling them anything. You're sharing.
Ding, ding, ding.
And there's
there's
the boxer's bell in the corner. Ding, 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 ding. Right? Did the light just go on? Well, folks, we hope you have the full grasp of what we just presented. Nobody sold a thing. This is all self-use, personal use, reordered, and personal use, reordered, personal use. Okay? Everyone is shopping everywhere online. Why shouldn't they be shopping in your store too? Think about that for a moment and then answer the question again.
How many personal virtual stores would you like to open?
Amen, man. How many? As many as I could possibly get in front of,
Absolutely.
right? So the company we recommend is called Govi. This is the company we're working with. Phenomenal company, most unique subscription based e-commerce business
The
for the
21st
21st
century.
century. We're tying this right back in to our presentation. Best in class products that every person needs, wants, and will personally use continuously. That's the key.
That's the key.
They're used up, they're reordered, used up, reordered. That's how you get business that you don't even know you have coming because they use them up, they reorder. They get on a subscription. This is a corporate statement from Govi. Go to govi.com. You can check this out. It's information that's important, but I'm not going to get into it here. We're going to zip through this presentation. Network marketing firm, obviously that we recommend, Govi. They've focused their product set on two of the hottest market trends, both in the USA and around the globe: wellness, which includes improving focus and concentration, boosting metabolism, introducing appetite. No, reducing appetite, introducing a product
Craving.
that does that, and cravings,
That's $1 trillion industry.
and weight loss that actually works. I'm sorry if I kind
That's
of ran over that, but I was trying
that's
to say
that's all right.
introducing a product that reduces appetite and cravings. It's important that you
And it
see that.
works.
Yeah, it does, because you're going to see the numbers that Govi's generating in a moment. And fuel efficiency, man, we all know where gasoline's going. It's already gone up to 3.90 a gallon. That was here in Florida. I don't know what you folks are paying elsewhere, but it's down a little bit now. It's going to go back
Five,
up.
$6 in California,
Yep,
and
it's
it's going
it's
up.
absolutely going to happen. Oil production is being restricted by the oil producing nations. I think everybody knows in the United States we've basically shut down our oil producing industry. This is going to get really touchy, folks, here over the next year or two. These
And
are
it
not empty
affects
statements.
everybody.
Oh yeah, everyone. You're not. These are not empty statements with no backing or proof. We guarantee you will find scientific research and documentation at govi.com/well for the wellness products, govi.com/FAQ for the fuel efficiency tabs we're going to talk about in just a moment. Okay, now why Govi? It's thriving and booming, folks. Is an 18-month old company launched in 2022, is already in 40 international markets.
They're doing millions of dollars, and sales are doubling because people are starting to understand the concept of the e-commerce business, and they need it today more than ever.
Absolutely, over $100 million since they opened their doors in July. Read the last sentence, folks. July, explosive explosive month for the company. Sales and growth doubling in markets around the globe. Remember the 2 by 2 by 2 by how fast it grew? That's what's happening. Look at this number. Doubling markets around the globe, over 100 million. You want to be affiliated with a company that's absolutely growing,
Growing.
thriving. I'm going too fast, but you get the picture. Product set number one. Steve's going to take it from here, but we've got a product.
Right here alone, I mentioned it's $1 trillion industry, and this product's called Wow, and it's a weight management program. It curbs your appetite, and people are losing weight like crazy. And it's not like restricted like all these other
No.
complicated diets where you got a dietitian, you got certain things you can eat certain
Powders
times of
and
the day,
potions and
all
lotions
that
and
crazy
liquids
stuff.
and yeah.
This is so simple. You get up in the morning, first thing you take one tablet in the morning, and it curbs your appetite. You're just not going to eat as much. If you get hungry, you can have another tablet, the second one around 2 o'clock. This is the first time, Vince. I've tried numerous different things. First time in 20 years I've been under 200 pounds. I lost 30 some pounds. My wife's lost weight on it. I've got people in our organization that's lost 10, 20, 50. I got a couple that's lost nearly 100 pounds. I just had a friend yesterday in Virginia called up. I showed his before and after, and we got hundreds and hundreds of testimony. 65 pounds, and
Yep.
it goes on and on.
And I can attest to this one, Steve. The WOW does curb your appetite. When Steve introduced this Govi program to me, I was already well on my way to losing, believe it or not, folks, 25 pounds, and I'm down. But what I found was that the WOW does curb your appetite. So in the afternoon, when I need to not think about another snack or whatever, I realize that this is really helping me not be hungry, not needing something.
You're not
Okay,
going to be hungry.
it's great. Steve,
If you
take
do
it.
become hungry or something, this is another benefit to the weight management program. It's called apple cider vinegar. And then people say, wow, I don't like the taste of apple cider
No,
vinegar.
right.
What they did is wrapped it in a cherry flavored gummy. So if you get the munchies in the afternoon, simply eat one or two of these. It's a tremendous product. Now, to expand on with the nutritional line we've got, you might have heard of glutathione. If you haven't, do some research. How many people want to look younger, feel younger, and that's what glutathione does. It is anti-aging. It also has benefits with a weight loss product. So the line that they have now is phenomenal. It's exploding. People are getting results, and that's why it's exploding.
And
These are real results with real users and real testimonials.
no kidding. All right. And we know that it works. We've had so many testimonials. Okay. Gobi product set number 2. I'm going to handle this one. Fuel efficiency, an exciting product that reduces emissions, boosts power and performance. I'm going to focus on that, and improves gas mileage. If we're spending $3 or $4 or $5 a gallon, and you can knock off a couple of gallons every time you fill up because your mileage is improved, hey, there you go. There's some cash in your pocket. There are 5 tablets in that little packet you see right there. Okay, one package contains 5 tablets. One tablet treats 15 to 20 gallons of fuel. I can personally attest to the way this thing works, folks. I've got 2 cars in my family. My wife and I both own automobiles approaching 120,000 miles. That sounds ridiculous, but you know what? We have no lease payments. We have no loan payments. We're very happy with the cars we drive. But obviously, over time, even when you take care of them, they get sluggish. You step on the gas to go, it doesn't move, right? Maybe it hesitates, doesn't accelerate. These tablets resolve that issue. We went to our dealers and asked them, what do we do to fix this problem? Our cars just feels like, I thought it was my transmission, quite frankly. I thought maybe the tranny wasn't, kicking in or whatever. Oh, you need the $500 engine overhaul. We got to clean it and do this. A lot of gunk and dirt and whatever gets caught up inside that engine. It builds up over time. $500. I was like, well, I'm going to try this other thing first. It was this. These are $35 for the packet, folks. Let me tell you something. 2 tablets, fill it up. 2 tablets, fill it up. 1 tablet, fill it up. I've got a rocket for an automobile right now. And my wife came home after she tried it for a couple of fill-ups. She's like, I don't know what's in that packet. I don't know what's in those tablets, but man, they work. So there's your testimonial.
And it saves you money. Just to touch on a little bit, I've always had high-tech cars, and I've used high-test gasoline. I went from high-test to regular. An individual has been using these for years, told me about it. I was a little hesitant at first, but I put it in there. There's a Nobel Prize on this technology here. I've got people in my organizations out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, that have $1 million pieces of heavy equipment. They're using it they're getting 16 to 20%. That's not a guarantee. Depends on driving condition. But these are heavy equipment, and it also works on gas and diesel and propane.
There you go. So, what else is coming? Exclusive skincare line. This is coming down the road. It's not here yet. Will be called Evera, but it is coming. So that we've got a lot of things in the hopper. If you have been involved in old school network marketing, manual ordering, remember those days?
Never.
Not here. Okay, pick up products, deliver
Never.
them. Well, I just did deliver products, returning products. Remember, people used to give you products back. I don't want these, and then you have to return them.
Never.
Manual accounting,
Never.
nothing. It's all done for you. You just hand the report to your accountant. Time involved was enormous back in that time because you had to be involved in many different facets of the business. Here,
it's part-time and automated.
Totally automated. Attend meetings. Remember those meetings, folks, all the time. Here you can watch a Zoom call in your pajamas and a cup of coffee,
Absolutely.
and you will learn what you need to know, the updates that the company provides, all done online. Income was limited by the time you could afford with all of the other things going on and your full-time job and the family. And now, basically unlimited. It's all automated. Just share the concept. You're not selling product. Watch this, watch this, watch this. That's all you have to do. Share.
Excellent, and it's all done with your cell phone or your computer. It's that simple.
It really, you could be in your air-conditioned car and run your business off your phone. That's how simple it is. Success rate used to be pretty good, okay,
It's excellent.
Absolutely excellent here. Making money, not so much initially, right? But here, absolutely. And anyone can do this. Anyone can do this, absolutely, okay? So We're going to come back to this for a second here. Govee provides social media advertising videos, 3 to 5 minute HD quality videos. They're entertaining, by the way, but they're very informative. They're entertaining. They share the concept we're sharing with you. They talk about the product line, product set, all of that. But the key here, all personalized to you.
Right.
So if you share one of those HD videos with them, then
The
it
interested party comes back to you.
comes back to you. They don't come to us, okay? And they don't come to anyone else. They come back to you. Always directed back to you. Personalized product websites, same thing. If they, links for distribution and promotion, products, whatever, it always comes back to you. Whatever you send out is always linked to you directly. You can't lose the customer. All right.
And your back office handles everything. You can go in your back office. It's free the first year and only $20 a year. It does everything. You can watch your business in this country, and 40 or 50 other countries are involved, right in your back office 24/7.
And wherever else they're going to grow, you'll be able to watch it all. Okay. So, want to learn more? You immediately need to go back to the person who sent you this presentation, who asked you to watch this presentation. You go back to them. Okay, do your homework. Research Govee, review the facts, review the figures, review the data. Govee.com/home, Govee.com rewards plan, Govee.com about if you want to learn about the business and the executive team. Okay. Regarding this presentation, it's going to be online for you, available here on YouTube. Go to the website, it's so simple, it's stupid.com. It's there.
It's free, and it's another tool to help you build your business.
Free, absolutely free, and you can watch it on YouTube by just search It's So Simple, It's Stupid, okay? No charge for this, 24/7, available all the time. This presentation and the e-commerce concept we showed you here is easy for anyone to understand, to run through by watching this, and Steve and I explained it all for you, just as we did a moment ago. We're wrapping this up. There's no selling with Govee. I hope we've made that point. All revenues derived from personal use by you and those who order for their personal use. Okay, personal use, personal use. Product set dovetails beautifully with everything the American consumer is concerned about right now.
Health, weight, and their wallet.
And their wallet.
And really, your wallet.
And
now.
the wallet. Yep. Share this personal use concept with everyone you know. Share the Govee product set with people. Watch what happens. Just share the personal use concept. You're not selling them anything. Study and review the information we've offered. We know you're going to say, wow.
It's so simple, it's stupid.
Okay, so thanks for watching, folks. There we are. Vince Fattizzi, Steve Hall, many thanks. Get back with the person who invited you, and we're going to say goodbye for now. We will see you again.
Have a great week. God bless.
All right. Bye-bye now.